USFCougars.com here with University of Sioux Falls head football coach John Anderson, whose team is getting ready to welcome its first class as him and his staff as a new football coach. John, this is a team that comes off a conference winning season, and you guys have gone out and picked up one heck of a recruiting class, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a sprint and a marathon all at once. Coming back to Sioux Falls into the university late in the recruiting cycle, and staff has done just an outstanding job. Number one, getting here and learning about the university so we can recruit to its values and its mission. But the second part is just the sprint part that they've been working very, very hard, and the proof is the kids that will be signing with us tomorrow.
Tomorrow night you're going to have a reception where you're going to show video and you're going to introduce your staff to the public. This will be your first opportunity. So talk about the staff and the kind of work that they've really put in over the last month since you were announced on December 6th. I guess it's just about 2 months.
Yeah, it's been real gratifying for me. You know, I'm obviously the common denominator of all these pieces, but to be able to see the group come together, I think we had our first staff meeting with the full group on a Saturday morning, and about an hour later we started recruiting. So that's kind of how we've been operating, but it's been fun, and to see these guys come from different staff, some of them that have worked with me for many years, some less, some that have connections to the University of Sioux Falls, some that don't. Just to have a great mixture of guys that believe in mentoring young people, recruiting the right way, and ultimately believing in this university and what's been accomplished here. It's been a lot of fun, and they've worked tirelessly over the last month to promote the university and find the families that fit within the values of this team, and you know, our current team has done a big part of that too. These guys have helped us. They're a big part of our recruiting. They've done a great job of making players and their families come in here and feel welcome.
You have a good class, and you can talk about what the makeup of the class is in terms of maybe positions and so on, and what kind of, you already talked about the high character. Were you talking about 14 starters coming back for next year's team that finished the year ranked 8th in the country? This program, as you well know, you were here for 12 years, won 3 NAIA championships, and here in Division II days when you guys were 9-2 as defensive coordinator. You know what the tradition is about, and I'm sure that had an effect on the kind of kid and young man and family that you're bringing into the program.
Yeah, and with all that in mind, the tradition is very good. Be able to show that so many teams have been successful here. Being the team that we inherited is the Northern Sun champs is also a great place to start our recruiting. But more importantly, we're looking for fit, and the fits that we were looking for were great athletes, first and foremost, guys that we know that can come in and play in this conference and play for us nationally. The second thing we were looking for was the academic profile that fits the University of Sioux Falls, and this class is very capable of achieving great things in the classroom and will fit in well with our current team and in the academic culture that's in place as well. And then the third thing was we were looking for tremendous people, good families, guys that can come in and make the entire university proud by the way they carry themselves and by the way they motivate themselves. So excuse me, those three things we found, and then ultimately out of those guys, we found people that want to be associated with the university. I'm a big believer in finding guys that we don't have to recruit very hard. You know, we're going to recruit them hard, but we don't have to sell them on the university. We don't have to sell them on the town. We don't have to sell them on the tradition that exists here at Sioux Falls. Because if I have to do that, I'm probably going to have to do it later in their career too. So we're looking for people that understood USF, understood our football program, and wanted to be a part of that. We found that in this class, and it's going to be a great day to announce them and let them get their career started here.
As a coach and a staff, you guys always talk about faith, family, and focus, and it seems to be what you've talked about this afternoon, right?
Absolutely. I think we have had all of our families interact with our university, also within our players, and you know, that goes both ways. We're trying to show them what they're getting into and what they'd be experiencing here at Sioux Falls, but also letting our university and our current players make sure that they will fit. And so far, everything has been very smooth, and we're finding guys and families that are happy and excited to be a part of the university and its culture of service, and be able to fit the profile that we're looking for.
Finally, what do you find most? What is the best thing that you've found out about this recruiting process and your first class here at the University of Sioux Falls?
The best thing has been the amount of help that we've received from the university community. All right, there's a lot of interest in our football team, but there's also a lot of interest in helping us recruit the next batch of great players here. I'm talking about people from the faculty who met with all of our players individually, all our recruits and their families individually. Talking about the people on campus that helped me get a new staff up and running very quickly, educating us, the admissions people, the financial aid people, tour guides, and everybody that's associated with the University of Sioux Falls that helped make it a smooth process. So there's a lot of pride in what we're doing, and a lot of pride in helping bring families into this program that will help us continue along what's been done here before. So that's been very gratifying as well, and very helpful to our coaching staff, and something that I witnessed when I was here in the past, but some things that go out of memory, and it's exciting to be able to be back at a place that understands the entire university's role in recruiting and does it in a wonderful way.
Now, you go to work right after this is done. You'll probably give your staff a little bit of a break here, but then you've got spring football. And quickly assess what's coming up for Cougar football fans.
Yeah, our focus, our players here on this football team, our current players, the ones that we inherited, have been very patient with us. They understand the recruiting process, and they're dying for the interactions. They're dying to be coached, and very quickly our focus is going to shift fully back to them, where we can build those relationships, build those things, trust with those players, and really start implementing our base offense and defense and special team schemes. They're hungry for that. They want to know what we're doing next year. We're excited for the evaluation process of them. So there's a short pause to collect our breath, but really we're focused on getting our things up and running, our strength conditioning, and being able to start building relationships with our players as we head into spring football.
Thanks, Coach Anderson.
Thank you.